It was quite surprising, it was quite shocking to learn what happened in this video. Over the course of the last couple of weeks, the Gaming Weekly, of course, has been interviewing a bunch of killer clowns stating that they're going to be hacking the internet after the purge that happened this past month in October. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this episode, during the traditional game nights that we do here, part of the Gaming Weekly every single week, the Gaming Weekly introduced Boo Boo the Clown, the leader, and he announced a bombshell claiming that he has his own Killer Clown clan. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. The Killer Clown now have their own clan, and it looks like they're going to be absolutely more fierce than ever before. After the Killer Clowns made the major statement over the course of the last month, what disturbing plans do they have next? Welcome to the Gaming Weekly. We are live tonight on a game we all know and love. This is the venerable game known as Halo Reach. Hey everybody, welcome to GameSide. Adrian here at GameSide, and ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, it is my privilege to introduce you to a man who joined us on commentary for the first time 3 years ago, and he ends up joining us tonight again. Please welcome my former broadcast colleague, Undead Freak 78. This is going to be a blast, partner, because I understand that you're actually back with us here tonight for the first time in a long time. Nonetheless, though, welcome, Mr. Undead Freak 78. What a blast this is going to be.
Here I am. But anyhow, first off, it's
1 minute
remaining. It's good to be back. And do you know why I'm back, Adrian? I'm back because shut up. I'm back because I've seen that you have been struggling without me, and I'm here again to carry you because you need it badly, very badly.
Welcome aboard. I see you haven't changed much, but anyhow.
Yeah, and you have either. Actually, no. Actually, you've gotten worse through the years, way worse.
Okay, and I see that you got worse in your attitude. So there we go.
Just shut up, Adrian. Look, I have an announcement at the end of the broadcast, so call them out.
Well, I sure will. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Undead Freak 78 has a very special announcement at the end of the broadcast here tonight, as we, of course, join you live here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly on Gladiator. But I was just going to say that it looks like there are other people who are going to be joining us for announcements. In fact, it's going to be a slew of announcements tonight. We're going to be joined by Rebel T-Tom87 here tonight. He's going to be saying something. And then we're also going to be joined by the destructive Boo Boo the Clown, who over the past month has been destroying lives. Undead, I got to ask you, I'm going to go ahead and ask you straight up, though. Do you agree with the Killer Clowns destroying things and actually destroying the lives of many people out there?
People who deserve it, yeah.
How can you say that? Nobody deserves the destructive tendencies from these Killer Clowns.
Sometimes it's funny.
How can you sit there and actually call that funny?
1 minute
nonetheless, though,
remaining.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to that in a minute, but there's a minute remaining. Let's talk about the rules, though, when it comes to Gladiator. It's every man for themselves, and remember, the TGW Superstars will be spawned in with random weapons. It's their job to use that random weapon effectively so they can become the Gladiator. The man with the most amount of points will win the game. As you take a look at the scoreboard, it's Titan, though, who's winning with 5 points. Look at Titan now with the gravity hammer in hand. Now using the, of course, well, it looks like he's going to be using the teleporter so he can try to get the upper hand. Look at that, the energy sword already used by none other than Jake. On from behind, the energy sword once again coming into fruition, attacking Titan from behind. Both Titan and Jake are actually tied. And it was pretty interesting because we saw the energy sword versus the gravity hammer. And it looks like these great TGW fans are having a great time here tonight, Undead.
Yeah, they're having a great time by having to listen to you, Adrian. That actually brings me to want to mention something. I was in an accident. Car accident.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but one of the reasons why it all happened. So I was going down the road, going to work, a video on the radio, video, and I start hearing your commentary, and it just screech in my ears, and it distracted me, and I ran into the creek.
Oh my. How can you say that? How can you actually say that? Oh, don't worry, your commentary puts me to sleep all the time. Nonetheless, as Nightly Moss now is looking on here tonight, Undead, I gotta ask you though, when it comes to Halo, you gotta admit that Halo Reach, despite the fact that the game came out literally just about 10 years ago, this game truly is one of the best out there.
Repeat that again.
I said that Halo Reach was one of the best games out there, despite the fact that it came out 10 years ago. We're waiting for the new game Halo Infinite coming out in December, so that's going to be something that we got to look forward to.
I don't really actually care about Halo too much. All I ever cared about was winning.
Okay, well, you know what? You were a former SWORD tournament champion, but let's not forget your fans that did support you, and you still got a lot of support.
I still am.
Well, actually, you lost that match, if you recall correctly. You lost the match, if you recall correctly. It was Altered Beast that beat you fair and square back in the day in 2018. So, Nightly Moss 13 gets knocked down already, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be joined by Boo the Clan at the end of the broadcast here tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be, like I said, a very packed broadcast. Freak 78, who's going to be joining us in just a moment to announce something. Then it's going to be Rebel T-Time 87. Then it's going to be Boo the Clan at the end of the broadcast to dispel something, for him to unveil something that we've never heard before. Remember, the Killer Clans have made it apparent that they're going to be taking over the world online and even in real life. And look at Jake, though, from out of nowhere. A cluck from behind used by the Gravity Hammer. Yes.
Honestly, I'd probably rather prefer the clowns to take over instead of having to listen to you for the following months to come now that I'm back on commentary.
That's real nice. That is real nice. Don't worry, I would rather listen to Static than to listen to you. Although it's basically the same thing. As Titan 428 now, looking to become the Titan, looking to become the Gladiator, and look at that, what a shot there by the Gravity Hammer. Titan 428 is absolutely dominating here tonight in this match. Remember, it's every man for themselves. The man with the most amount of points will win this match. If you heard the announcer in the background, a minute remaining here. There's Titan with the rocket launcher. Great combination of weapons, the Gravity Hammer and the rocket launcher, but you saw how Titan used the rocket launcher behind the cubby. It affected the man. The round is over. Take a look at the scoreboard. Von Boog is actually winning with 8 points here. Undead, I can't really help but to think what your announcement is, though. I mean, can you give me a hint? Or not yet?
Not yet. What's about to happen is something that, let's just say the people involved are getting what they deserve. Put it that way.
Well, when you put it that way, I can only imagine what has happened, but anyhow, as we get to see this matchup unfold, remember it's Gladiator, and there are so many Gladiators, and how apropos for Yeet to be wearing this Gladiator-like mask. You know, Halo Reach really is a phenomenal game, and you got to give credit to 343 for making Halo for what it is today. 343, one of the biggest companies out there, and speaking about 343, they're going to be releasing Halo Infinite coming December of this year, and you can only imagine how Halo Infinite is going to revolutionize the way we see gaming indeed, and Halo is still top-notch. Halo Infinite truly is one of those games that people are going to get talking. You know, I get a chance to call the game on Halo Infinite. Very good action, by the way, Undead. Oh, and Titan gets knocked down. His body contorting. There's Hooded Weenie, which, by the way, which is pretty funny because the only weenie I see in this broadcast is Undead.
There's the one who said booed before we even started the broadcast.
Thought about Boo Boo the Clown, and great segue because Boo Boo the Clown will be, well, delivering a destructive announcement. And speaking about destructive, what about the destructive rocket launcher being used by Hoodie Weenie? Talking about segues. Hooded Weenie now, look at this, using the rocket launcher yet again. There's only 20 seconds remaining. Who's going to win this round? There's Temp Camp, who just joined the game earlier on. And once again, the rocket launcher being used for good use now. Measuring the opponent is this man, Weenie. And Weenie now is trying to find out, trying to measure the entire map. And there's the opponent now from behind. That's Ice. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Can I just say something?
Yep.
Rocket
Go ahead and interrupt me on commentary.
Whoever uses a rocket launcher.
Hold on for just a second, Undead. How can you sit there and say that rocket launchers are cheap? It's a part of the game. Not just that, but also... Oh, come on. It's a legal weapon that you can use in this game. That's exactly what Weenie did moments ago, which is, by the way, helping him.
You won't use a gun the entire time, just like I believe Fortnite players who like use
Oh, rocket launcher's a gun!
They're all cheaters. It's the way out.
Yeah, says the man that actually cheated so many times in the past.
Says the man who don't even participate in games.
Hey, listen, I'm a broadcast commentator for a reason. And look at this. There's Jaco. Well, you mean map. There's no ring unless we're doing WWE.
No, it's a ring. A map.
It's a map.
A ring is something that you fight in found a map.
Well, actually, technically, it's a dome. It's a Gladiator dome, hence the reason why this game is called Gladiator.
Okay, well,
nice of you to come back. Okay. Anyhow, as Jake now is spectating inside the cubby, remember, if you're inside the cubby, though, you're actually immune from any shots outside, although you got to watch out because the Superstar can enter the cubby and attack you from behind, which we saw moments ago from that Superstar downward. And it looks like Jaco has the trajectory. He does have the advantage. How does it feel for the fans to be cheering for you before this game even started?
Feels good. Feels good knowing I still have the support out there. The ones that support me, I still support. People like you, no, people like you, I will forever
30 seconds remaining.
Utter hate. Not even in the back,
Oh
right in the front of my
And
mind.
Jake now. Nice for you to come back. Jake now, look at this. Oh my, is in a feeding frenzy with the energy sword, attacking not 1, 2, but 3 superstars with the energy sword, and it was absolutely phenomenal to use that energy sword. Back out here, ladies and gentlemen, Gladiator being, of course, a very venerable, vintage, classic game on Halo tonight. Undead, I have one last question before we get to the announcement, though.
What, tool?
Did you miss me at all?
Did I miss you at all?
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, Avery, we've had nightmares over ever since April of your voice in your head. It's something you are
Yes.
PTSD. Adrian Mack is the name of PTSD in a nutshell.
Thank you.
Are a disorder.
Thank you. Well, don't worry. I'm pretty sure after the broadcast, I'm going to go ahead and vomit again after hearing you. And look at Jaco, who's actually trying to nod his head yes or no. And I think he's nodding his yes to the Superstar right across him. And Jaco now is, I believe, going to be standing in guard over the next few minutes. Again, in the background, the announcer saying there's only a minute remaining now. And watch out, that Superstar, I believe, is actually prone out there. That was not smart. That was actually Wrinkly Monkey. Look at this. Jake now saw the opening. Jake saw the opening and decided to capitalize. And another opening that he decided to, well, put that in fruition. Jaco B is actually dominating here, winning the entire game with 14 points, ladies and gentlemen. Another Superstar's joined the game, but the momentum has been cut off by Jake. As you saw here, it was Untalented Scrub. Is that you playing Undead? Untalented Scrub?
No, that's just the vision of you in game.
Well, hey, but listen, Untalented Scrub is actually talented here tonight. He's actually owning it in this round. Stubby Deer is now in the midst of spawning in. There he is. And Untalented Scrub now using the weapon in hand. There's only 10 seconds remaining. Are we going to be crowning a gladiator in this round? There could be a tie. We're about to find out in just a moment. But remember, it looks like Stubby Deer is inside that. Well, there we go. The round is over. Stubby Deer was inside the cubby, so therefore Untalented Scrub could not get the guy until he was actually, well, out of the cubby. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly, what a treat, what an honor. Undead Freak 78 joining us here for the first time in a while, and we're also going to be joined by Rebel T-87, who has a huge announcement, and also the Killer Clown leader, Booba the Clown, is going to be joining us here tonight. He has a huge announcement to make as we're actually continuing the Halo Reach game night. Has the so we heard the announcement in the background saying that it's a minute remaining left in this match. Untalented Scrub, though, trying to wait his moment. And that's exactly what you got to do in a game like this. When everyone is, by the way, for themselves, trying to sneak across the map, try to attack the opponent, you got to wait when it's your time to actually attack. And look at this, it's Stubby Deer who wasting little time, and that was not wise from Mr. Deer. And out of nowhere, shot to the midsection here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the game, but we have more coming up next. In fact, we're actually going to be joined by, again, Undead Freak 78, who has an announcement to make. And then it's Rebel T-87, then the main event. It is the Killer Clown. Booba the Clown is going to be joining us on commentary with a very special announcement. We'll see you then. Gaming Weekly, everyone. Welcome back to TGW here. This is the Sword Tournament Battle, but as this game is going on, we're, of course, joined by none other than Undead Freak 78, who earlier on said that he would be calling out somebody who had an announcement to make. So go ahead and take the spotlight. This is going to be great.
Okay, listen, Adrian, just shut up a minute, because I need to...
Well, hold on for just a second. As you can see the background now, this matchup is beginning to break down between these superstars.
Adrian,
literally
please,
trying to do all they can.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry, I was calling
Please,
the action as a broadcast commentator.
I don't care. Quit being a tool. Shut up. Let me speak. Anyways, Avery. Pretty sure you heard that. I'm calling out somebody named Avery Esteves. So he's an actor. I actually used to be a fan of his until he disrespected me. So what happened basically?
Well, hold on for just a second. Wait a second. How did he disrespect you?
If you would
I'd love to hear this
shut
one.
up. If you would shut up, I would tell you the story. But you won't get out of my ear for 2 seconds. So will you shut up a minute?
Game over.
Hey, go ahead.
Anyways,
Sorry.
I watched him on Chucky. He did a great job, but he disrespected me because there was an interview that he did. He talked about gaming, and he didn't even mention me. I mean, I am the commentary god. Like, when you talk about gaming, you always talk about me. So, since he didn't talk about me, I'm calling him out. I'm challenging him to whatever game. I don't really care what it is, quite frankly. I want to 1v1 him. That's as simple as that. I want to 1v1 him.
Are you kidding me? First off, you're just jealous because Avery played his character phenomenally on Chucky. He did a great job, and not just that, but also you weren't acknowledged. And secondly, are you crazy? You want to 1v1 him? You don't even know if he has an Xbox.
Will you shut up, Adrian? He does. He in the interview, he said it himself. So, anyways, off of you, Avery, the ball is in your court. And as for you, Adrian, you remind me of Jake from the Chucky series. I mean, everyone hates you. You're a wimp. But the sad part is, that's a TV series. This is real life. Nobody likes you in real life.
Yep.
That
Thanks.
is the sad part.
Oh, thanks. Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't matter because what matters is you're calling out a person, by the way, who did a great job as a character, and you're calling him out for a 1v1. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Are the TGW editors going to allow this? That's what I want to know. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, from one developing story to the next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who joined us last week, a part of the TGW Purge. We understand that, of course, he joins us once again tonight with a very special announcement. Please welcome Rebel T-Time 87. Welcome.
Hey, shut up, Adrian, and let Undead call out Avery. Anyways, I'm here to announce that my good friend wants to call out Hidden. Why? Because Hidden is rude and sucks. That's all.
Hold on, wait a second. Did you just say that Hidden is rude? What is going on here tonight? First off, Hidden is a very, very talented young man. He's smart. He's actually incredible. Not just that, but also he has a great personality, a very good executive. He's one of the executives in TGW, by the way. He's very wise beyond his years, and you're going to sit there and actually, on behalf of Minigun, call him out? You're ridiculous. What is going on here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly? Many people being called out that don't deserve it. Now Hidden's being called out. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, from one announcement to the final announcement, it is the main event here tonight. It is the one that we've been waiting for all night long. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Boo Boo the Clown. And Boo Boo, this is going to be incredible. In fact, I got a chance to talk to you for the entire month of October, and now you joined us here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly. And what brings you out here tonight?
Shut up, Adrian, man. Oh my. This is Boo Boo the Clown, and I'm gonna make it simple. Me and the Killer Clowns have a clan. That's right.
Okay, perfect. Did I just hear that correctly? That it looks like Boo Boo and his clown posse, in fact, are going to be joining the Gaming Weekly and that they have their own clan? Well, things are going to be shaken upside down here in TGW. Now the Killer Clan posse is joining the Gaming Weekly and bringing their own clan. What's going to be happening here in TGW, folks, we'll find out next week, but what's happening? What's going on? Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.